picks him up. On to first. Profar is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Throw, save, and that was close.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering upstairs.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ramos races. Over to make the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Michael Conforto, on the corner for a strike.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004. And
here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Gigantic blast. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Stevenson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Stevenson measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, a former 1st-round pick back in 2015. 1 down, base is empty, and that one hit 97 on the gun. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth, fly to right his first time. That one in triple digits.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. That misses, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that is the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We played 4. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Rengifo. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's to third. Chapman sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. And here it comes. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye right there. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. Profar is out. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And the pitch. That's inside. The pitch. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. His 28th home run of the season. It's 4-2. So a lefty out of the pen. Clean. Battled through 5 innings of work.
Well, Blue, the best players are able to take bad games in stride.
All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway in game 1 of the series. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Garrett Hampson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the slider just misses.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Now there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just
runner on the go. Cut on and missed. And they got him.
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the plate to second base. So to have no bottom half behind it, but still deliver a seed on target, so impressive. And most catchers practice that throw, but not many have the arm strength to actually make it work in a game.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And a foul ball. Wait, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the third baseman, Lenyn Sosa. That one's in there. Strike 1. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. And the pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. So man aboard. Harry Ford up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Off balance throw in time. 1 out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team.
Out towards left center. Lee on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now a long throw home. Tag, not in time. He scores. It's 3-zip.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Happ makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number. New inning getting started. Here's Garrett Hampson. Queen back to work. That one way inside.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it. And clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That one misses, and the count 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it. And you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Adele now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, J.P. Crawford. Just missed.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And he deals. Goes down looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
And here is Sosa to the plate. A double and a run scored his first time up. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the grab for the 2nd out.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ford batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ezekiel Duran sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Dylan Moore. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now the lefty. That's off the mark. 1-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Rodriguez in the box again, takes a strike. The Mariners knew what they had, signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now for Seattle, Garrett Hampson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Smoked into left, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Save.
What an aggressive second.
New arm for the Giants.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want.
Welcome into Chase. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake McCarthy. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Here comes a pitch. That one pulled foul. Kicks and fires. And he chases that one. Now there's one away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. One out, bases empty. And that's in there at the knees.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 1-2. And another ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Just off the inside edge.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Lee takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Christian Walker. Right through there for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it leaves the yard. And bottom of the inning, Alec Thomas now. Queen back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Queen, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Nothing doing. For the out. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. In for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1. Foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
McCarthy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Popped up. Hamilton calls it in. And there's one away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. just missed. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. And that's down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball. And now the lefty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, we call that keyhole, even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
Fires to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Alek Thomas. Tom. Goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. The lefty, the 1-0.
No, that's the ball.
And a good eye there. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
And that's a strike. Outside, and that is ball 4. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Troy in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
That one at triple digits. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Suarez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Liner, base hit. Around second is Gurriel. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 6. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
The shortstop takes a ball. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one popped up, settles under this one. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Fall off foul. Two outs. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And another ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for Arizona. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. As the lefty gets to work, just missed.
1 and up.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Lee hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Alek Thomas. Fastball for a strike. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Gurriel gets a piece. Fly ball down the line, sizing this one up. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. That misses the zone. 1-0. Queen, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a pitch. Ripped to short. Over to Smith. One up, one down. And now it's Gavin Lux. That one in triple digits. One out, bases empty. And 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. In the air, left side. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cincinnati. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former home run derby champ. And here it comes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
At the belt and fires.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Just missed. On the ground, Fitzgerald. The throw to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Batting fifth.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. The switch hitter batting right.
Get this guy out of here.
And he takes a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. And another ball. The Giants leading by 3 here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Man at first with one gone. And now Reese Hines wouldn't chase that time. The Reds trailing by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Reds leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt Nelson. And the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. That one missed. Bounce to the left side. Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And ball 1. In the dirt, now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
One down, base is empty. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Anthony now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there and delivers outside.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Fairchild leads off first with 1 away. This one in the dirt to second, pulls him off the bag. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Left-hand batter waits. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. And at second, the 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. First pitch misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Kicks and fires. Misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The pitch. And there's a ball. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The pitch. Outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And That one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Candelario stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's down and in.
2 balls, no strikes.
The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late swing, fouled off. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Rhys Hines now at the plate. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. On to Smith. 2. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Giants 3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Levi Jordan. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Still no hits on the board for them, and of course a lot of credit goes to the man on the mound for that. But we've definitely seen some lifeless trips to the plate as well.
And a pitch. On the ground to short, Fitzgerald. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stuart Fairchild will hit next. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Wouldn't chase that time. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. The shortstop takes the ball. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
outside. And that is ball one. Lux, the runner at first with two gone. In the dirt. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. It's the Giants 3 and the bottom of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Queen back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounce to the right. Smith. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss. Slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. The Reds trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Over to Smith, and that takes care of Alonso.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air out to center. Lee settles under this one. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Rhys Hines. And he deals. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground, right side. Over to Smith. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back, second baseman
Levi Jordan, the next to hit for the Reds. That catches the top part of the zone. And it's 0-1. And that's too high. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the skipper. Sean Shelley gets the ball.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie.
And a pitch. Outside. And we are underway. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman.
He's been ranking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Freeman will take his base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next for LA, Brendan Donovan. That one at triple digits. Queen, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider. Fitzgerald flips for one on to Smith. 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Leading off, Shohei Ohtani.
With Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog Decoy stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. He's just so darn cute.
This one in the air, center field, moving under it. And there's one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swings through that one for strike one. Smith getting the start at catcher, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in San Francisco, here's Lane Thomas. The pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next one off the plate inside. And that is ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
The pitch. In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the pitch. And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Just missed.
It's a good take.
That one the other way. And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Ground ball could be two. Fires to second for one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Queen back to work. That's a strike. 0-1.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Bounced out to short. Fires over to first, and they get the out on Smith. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
At the belt and fires.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1. And that's ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Out there to center. Lee has this one sized up. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Fought off foul.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And the pitch. That one ripped, but foul. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Muncy in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one at triple digits. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Bounce to the right side. To first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And he handles it himself for the out. Betts in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And Betts is gone, and there's 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fastball for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Dodgers go down quiet. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Will Smith. Here comes the pitch. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. That one in triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
1 down, base is empty. There's a strike. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And Hernandez is out. And up next for Los Angeles, Lane Thomas. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next one misses. 1-1. And he swings through that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 8. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kyle Harrison.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attention, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. And a pitch. Queen, the former MVP. He features a four-seam fastball. A curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering upstairs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Man on second, 2 down. That pitch clips the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a great free pass.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Joe. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramos makes the grab on the run. Back here at PNC Park, now it's Nick Senzel. That clips the corner. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Wouldn't chase that time.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Chapman makes the catch, and there's one gone. Liover Peguero in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And there's a ball. And a good eye there. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now the lefty.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Let it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up. And that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone because as a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup.
That clips the corner. That misses. It's 2-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Back up the, oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. That's the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. That one in triple digits. Here's the 0-2. 0-1 there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. But a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
That one the other way. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Next offering way off the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Wild card series game 2. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. The pitch. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Line and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Giants up by 2 here in game 2. In the dirt. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Misses inside. And that's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. And that gets down for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. There's a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In there at the knees for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A run on 2 hit. The pitch. Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, left side. Hat moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Bae in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And that's outside, and the count even 1-1. Bae tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Triple digits on that last pitch. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Outside low, ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away. Joe now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed. And another ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Offense held it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Nick Senzel. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
They take the force out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He fouls it off. Will do it again. The tying run at the plate. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Tying run at the plate. Struck him out looking. The run. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we